Okay, this is math 2. We're going to do 46, 47, 53, 54, and 56. So I'm going to go kind of fast through most of these because I kind of want to go home. It's already late. First one says, Elliot has a modern fish tank. I don't know what about it makes it modern. I'm assuming it's because it's slanted. That is in the shape of an oblique prism, which shouldn't really make much of a difference. It's just a regular prism turned on its side. If the slant of the prism makes a 60-degree angle with the flat surface on which the prism is placed, what's the volume of the water that the tank can hold? Okay, well, assume that each base is a rectangle. So we're just going to safely assume if you find the volume of the prism, pretend it's upright, then you should be good to go. So let's see, the area of the base, so this is 7 by 13, so every area of your base is going to be 7, so area of your base is going to be 7 times 13, whatever that is, and then the height is going to be this part right here. So if you zoom in here, the height is going to be off your right triangle, right? You have a right triangle, you have 60 degrees, you want to find x, and you have the hypotenuse, technically 12, because this is going to be 12, that's going to be 12 also. So what's the height of this actual piece? So that'll be the height of your prism. So your volume is going to be equal to area of your base times your height whenever you find it. And you should be using trig to find it. And that should be good to go. Now, what's the volume of Elliot's tank in gallons if 1 cubic foot of water equals 7.48 gallons? Okay, so when you find your volume, it's going to be in inches cubed. So in inches cubed. So this is going to be, you're going to need to convert in units. So I guess you can think of it like, all right, so let's see if this is going to work out. So if you have a cube, this is a really bad cube, but you kind of get the picture. Wow, this is a really bad cube. I don't think I've drawn a cube this bad in a while. Okay, I have to like take 5 seconds to fix this because it's atrocious. Okay, so you have 12 inches by 12 inches. So 12 inches by 12 inches by 12 inches, that's 1 foot by 1 foot by 1 foot. So 12 by 12 by 12 gives you 12 to the third power, gives you 1728 inches cubed. So 1728 inches cubed, is going to be the same as 1 foot cubed. 1 foot cubed is equal to 7.48 gallons. So once you find your volume, okay, so the volume of your, I guess the volume of your prism, so whenever you find the volume of the prism, is going to be in inches cubed, okay, that's the same as 1728 inches. So volume of your prism over 1728 inches cubes is the same as how many gallons over 7.48 gallons. All right. So there you go. Whatever you find your volume of your prism, area of your base times your height. Okay, that's 16. I mean, sorry, that's 46. I'm really tired, guys. I cannot believe how tired I am, and it's only Monday. 47. A cylinder with a volume of 500 pi centimeters squared is similar to a smaller cylinder. The smallest cylinder is 4 pi. So what's the ratio of the heights of the cylinders? Okay, so small one is 4 pi, large one is 500 pi. Simplify this thing. What do you get? Simplify this, basically. So what's your ratio of the small to the large? Okay, that's 47. 53. The volume and the surface area of a square-based right pyramid if the base edge has a length of 6 units square base. So that means all of the bottom is going to be 6 and the height of the pyramid is 4 units. Didn't we do this in class? Yeah, we totally just did this problem in class. Yeah, what number was this? We just did it in class. Go back in your notes really quickly. I think it was on the first page of your notes. This was 6, and so that means this was 6. Your height was 4, so that means the height was 4, not the slant height, right? So we literally just did this problem in class. Why did I even think about this? Okay, so this is your height. That's 4. And your slant height is actually here. Okay. And then since you have a square, technically halfway through is going to be 3. And this was the 3, 4, 5 slant height. So this is going to be a 5 units on this side here. And then basically just rewrite the volume and the surface area. So you should be good to go. This is one of the problems in class, so look at your notes for the one in class. Okay. All right, 54. Boy, that was fast. What is the area of a regular polygon with 100 sides in the perimeter of 100 units? Okay, so pretend you've got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. You got 100 sides. Well, eventually you're going to have like, a triangle in here, and it's going to have, angles coming up out of it. An area of a regular with 100 sides and the perimeter of 100 units. Okay, well, if it has 100 sides and add up all the sides, you get 100. That means each side is, 1 for that matter. And that means the angle here is going to be, 100 minus 2 times 180, 98 times 180. So 98 times 180, a really big number. Wow, okay. So this is 17,640 divided by, 17, right? And then we divide by 100 sides, divided by 100 sides is 176.4, divided up by 2, we get 88.2. Okay, 88.2. 88.2 on this side, so together it make 176.4. You have a height. So let's see, this is 0.5, this is 0.5 because we cut 1 in half. So what's the height of the triangle? So area of the triangle is going to be your base, which in this case is 1 times your height, whatever that is when you find it, divided by 2. And then you have 100 triangles in here, so 100 times area of one triangle should give you the area of the polygon. So right? Area of one triangle multiplied by how many triangles you have. You have 100 of them in there because you have 100 sides. And there you go. All right. Compute the volume of the figure at the right. Okay, so this is just a cylinder. So volume for the cylinder was area of the base times the height, right? Area of your base is going to be pi r squared times your height. Your radius looks like it's 3. Yeah, so it's going to be pi 3 squared times your height. So you have 9 pi times 4. Right, so 36 pi, 36 feet cubed, right? Feet cubed. Okay. Alrighty then. We're done. Yay. That was less than, tell me that was less than 10 minutes. Maybe less than 10 minutes? Awesome. Yeah.